So hey everyone, once again I welcome you all to my YouTube channel The Nation is Calling You. Hope you're doing well, and once again I am with a new video on my channel. So the topic is G20 Group of 20 Nation. This topic is in news recently, so let's start the video. Before moving forward guys, I have a question for you as usual. The question of the day. Which country is the world's only carbon negative nation? So your options are A. Bangladesh, B. Bhutan, C. Nepal, D. Mongolia. Try to answer it in the below comment box, and in the ending of this video I'm going to show the answer also. So let's move forward. So guys, what exactly the G20? G20 is nothing but a group of 20 nations, an intergovernment forum comprising of 19 countries plus one European Union. In the next slides of this video I'm going to tell what are these 19 countries in a tabular form also. Okay, it works to address major issues related to the global economy such as international financial stability, climatic change mitigations, and sustainable development. G20 is composed of most of the world's largest economies like India itself, America, Australia, China, and a lot of other countries, including both industrialized and developing nations, and account for around 90% of the gross world product, 75 to 80% of international trade, two-thirds of the global population, and roughly half of the world's land area. So this is all about the G20 nations. Now let us discuss about its brief history. So G20 basically founded in the year 1999 in response to several world economic crises. As we know that during that era, the economic crises are usual, and then these kind of groups are formed in that years. Since 2008, it has convened at least once in a year. Means every year these G20 ministers have get a talk on various kind of issues facing during that uh, era, with the summit involving each member head of government or state, finance minister, foreign ministers, and other high-ranking officials. The European Union is represented by the European Commission and the European Central Bank. Other countries, international organizations, and non-government organizations are invited to attend the summit, some on a permanent basis. Like this year, the Asian Union chief is invited as a invitees only. They are not a permanent member of G20. So let me show you the table that I am talking about. The table is here guys. All the nations are particularly divided into five groups, or we can say placed into five groups. India is placed in the group 2, and it is the exception. Let me tell you how. So G20 nation list is this, and let me tell you, to decide which member nation is going to chair the G20 leaders meeting for a given particular year. For example, this time it is chaired by the Italy, which is present in group 4. Okay, so to decide that, all the members except the European Union are assigned to one of the five different grouping that I already shown you in this. So with all but one group having 4 members, the other having 3, nations from the same regions are placed in the same group except group 1 and group 2. All countries within the group are eligible to take over the G20 presidency when it is their group turns. Therefore, the states within the relevant group need to negotiate among themselves to select the next G20 president. Each year, a different G20 member country assume the presidency starting from 1st December until 30th of the next November. This system has been placed since 2010 when South Korea, which is in Group 5, held in the G20 chair. The table of the listing of the nation is like that. So, guys, the whole meaning or summary of that particular kind of essay is that this time it is hosted by Italy, which is present in Group 4, and all the 19 nations are placed in group in these group in this table, like they are particularly belonging to a particular region, except first two group 1 and group 2, as India is not belong to a region of South Africa, Turkey or Russia. It's going to be placed in the China, Indonesia, and Japan and South Korea like, but it is placed in the group 2, that is exception case. So this time it is hosted by Italy. Next time it is going to hosted by Indonesia in the capital city, sorry, in the area Bali. And again in the year 2023, this is being going to chaired by India itself at New Delhi. So, in the 60th G20 summit, the motto of the summit is People, Planet, and Prosperity. We all know that on October 30th and 31st of this year, Rome hosted the G20 heads of the state and governments summit with the participant of the G20 heads of the state and government of their counterparts from invited countries also, like I said, in the Asian nation chief also is being invited, and for the representative of some of the main international and regional organization with the three pillars. And what are these three pillars? People, planet, and prosperity of the 2021 G20 summits. The forum aims to take the lead in ensuring a swift international response to this COVID-19 pandemic, able to provide equitable worldwide access to diagnostic and vaccines while building up resilience to future health related shocks. So they are basically discuss about the how to cover up from this COVID-19 pandemics and all. So this is the picture of Prime Minister PM Modi participating during the physical G20 summit held at the Rome in the country Italy itself. So guys, I hope you answer the question of the day in the answer of the question of the day in the below comment box. So the right answer is guys option B, Bhutan. Hope you like this video and do subscribe this channels, share with your friends, colleagues, and all those who need these kind of videos, or who all those have a kind of interest in the knowledge of geopolitics. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos. Jai Hind.